If you want to know how to lose weight without eating healthy, you've come to the right place. I'm going to tell you how I lost 15 pounds in 6 weeks without going on a fad diet, without becoming a vegan, while still eating my cheeseburgers, my mac and cheese, and my pizza. It's actually really simple if you think about it. Losing weight is all a matter of simple addition, subtraction, and mathematics. If you do a quick Google search, you'll find that to lose 1 pound a week, you have to reduce your caloric intake by about 3,500 calories. On first thought, that seems like a lot, but if you spread it over the course of a whole week, that's only 500 calories a day, and 500 calories is usually less than one meal. So the first thing that I did is I limited my eating window. Instead of eating from 7 in the morning at breakfast to 8 o'clock at night, right before going to bed, I cut out breakfast and I limited the eating window by only eating from 11:30 until 8 o'clock at night. By doing that, I didn't start my metabolism quite as early in the morning, and I was able to feel comfortable throughout the day without snacking and without breakfast. For me personally, breakfast is the easiest meal to cut out. I'm not really a big breakfast fan. Really, all I would eat for breakfast before losing the weight was chocolate chip pancakes. So certainly not a healthy breakfast. And just by cutting that out alone, I was probably able to cut like 500-600 calories if you include like the milk, syrup, chocolate chips, all that stuff. The second thing I did is I started tracking my calories. I use an app called MyFitnessPal. And I've done this in the past where I track and then I stop tracking, and then I track and I stop tracking. I did the same thing here. For me, tracking is really not easy. It's more of something that I try to do for a week or two at a time, just to get like a better gauge on how much I'm eating and what calories are in what I'm eating. It's always really surprising to me when I take that first step to start tracking again, when I realize, oh my gosh, that Coke has 260 calories in it, or the bag of chips has 250 calories, or club crackers. Like if I had 10 club crackers, like how many calories is that? I mean, well, let's see here. I got the club crackers. 70 calories for 4. So 10 would be 2.5 times that. So that's 140, 175 calories for 10 club crackers. It's quite a bit. Just by tracking, it helps me realize, oh shit, I really shouldn't be eating that. And so while I don't have to be perfect with my tracking, it helps me gauge how much food I'm actually eating and which ones are making the biggest impact on my caloric intake. So now that I've started tracking and I cut out breakfast, the next thing I did is cut out the absolute worst things that I was eating. That was pop and chocolate. I'm not saying that you have to cut out all pop or all chocolate. What I'm saying is be reasonable with how much you're eating. By cutting out those two, I probably cut out another 500 or 600 calories a day. So right there between breakfast and snacking and pop, that's 2 pounds a week right there. Now, I'm not saying that you have to cut out all pop or all chocolate or all of the worst things, but just limit it a little bit. Realize that, oh, okay, when I was having 3 candy bars a day, that's like 300-400 calories. If I cut that out or even limit it to 1, that reduces it by 75%. That's a huge step in the right direction. The last thing I did was I added some exercise. I added cardio 3 days a week, either riding the Peloton or running on the treadmill. And between those 3 days, I would probably burn about 600 to 900 calories per exercise, depending on how long I was doing the exercises for. I wasn't trying to burn myself out on the bike or the tread. I wasn't trying to like go all out and get my heart rate going as fast as it possibly can. I was simply trying to keep moving for the half-hour to hour-long time period that I had available. At first, I started out walking, like just walking on the treadmill, because running was gonna get my heart rate up too much. By just walking, it still burned like 600 calories in 45 minutes. I mean, that's not hard to do and makes a huge impact on my overall caloric intake. If you're getting value out of this video, I would really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button below and subscribe to this channel. This way you'll be notified of new videos, and it'll help me keep coming back with more new content for you guys. And so that's really it. There were 3 main things that I did to lose weight without eating healthy. I started tracking my calories, which helped me realize where I could cut like really bad foods or really junk foods out of my diet, mostly snacking and pop. I limited my eating window so that I wouldn't eat junk in the morning, and then I added a little bit of exercise. All three things together, I was able to lose 15 pounds in 6 weeks. Here's my weight graph on MyFitnessPal to show you just how drastic this change was and how quickly it happened. I know that you're able to make this change yourself. It's really not that hard. I thought it was gonna be a pain to cut some of these things out, but I still was able to eat what I wanted to. I was really limiting just a little bit of the quantity on everything, and it really helped me feel a lot better, build my confidence, and I know that it will do the same for you too. If you have any other questions about how I did it, feel free to leave a comment below. And guys, if you got value, I would really, really appreciate it if you subscribe to this video. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.